G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. Well, we're not at all in a bad situation here with this giant mech looming down on us and being flanked by this heavy muton, but we are at the start of a turn and we do have a fresh set of characters able to take some shots at things. I suspect, given where everyone's positioned and what's happening, that taking a shot at this with Johnson is probably going to be our best starting option. And we're not incorrect by the looks of that. Only one hit point left there, which would seem like overkill for using Johnson's double tap. But at the moment, neither of those actually feel like a worthwhile use of Johnson's shots. So we might have a look and see what other options we have if we maneuver some people around here. Might be best to try and take care of this flanking muton first. So I might move myself around there, which I'm assuming is going to give us line of sight there. And it does. 51% to hit is way less cool than I was hoping for, but seeing as we're here now, we may as well take a shot at something. Hollow targeting is hopefully then going to make it easier for other people to get a shot at things. There's just no cover out here anywhere, which is not great. Let's see, should we move Zhang or should we move Aaron? Aaron's got the most hit points. Maybe we should move Zhang to here to start with. Now Zhang is heavily flanked here by this muton, 58, that's also not great. Let's see if that hollow targeting makes a difference. Oh man, we just got misses all over the place here. Not good at all. Now we've got the concern of that thing still being there and still being a problem, so I think it is time to use that double tap shot from Johnson, which I'm assuming will take care of business. And indeed it does. Good, good, good. Now Rita, you are missing cover, I think, from that side, which is why that flank is there. There's also really no cover along the side there either, which is bad news. 78% to 48%, that's nonsense. And not at all what we need. Who else do we have left who can take a shot? We've got Aaron, and we've got Steve. Both of whom currently have more hit points than Rita. I wonder if that would work. Let's find out. Try moving Aaron to here. Oh, what? Okay. So that. Well, that certainly hasn't helped anything at all, folks. Whoa. How could they be lurking just outside line of sight and not be activated or anything by the giant host of explosions that we've had there? I'm calling bullshit on that one, but fine. What are your odds there, Aaron? 68%, that's better, but you would also then be just in a horrible, horrible line of fire from that berserker, who I'm assuming is going to come just blundering down to try and hit one of us. Alright, so given our positioning here, I think we're going to have to move Steve around to here. That's going to give us... Well, it gives us some line of sight there. 80% to hit, 25% critical. That's with the sniper rifle. It's not helpful to us at all. Up to 5 damage, 80% to hit. That's going to draw it in closer, and maybe then we can get a better shot on it with Rita. Let's try that. Right. So should get the raw. Should get the run in. Alright. Now Aaron, 62%. Okay, that could be better, but it could also be worse. And Rita, what are your odds to hit here? 98% to hit, 10% critical, up to 10 damage. That seems like a no-brainer. That's good. Can't run through. You're not going to take a shot because it's not the person who intimidated you, which is good. What's this mind fray going to do? Let's find out. 5, which is not 7, which is what we needed. So now I'm assuming they are going to take a hit on Aaron. Maybe not. Okay. Some retreating happening. What are those other 2 mutons going to do? I guess we're going to get through this first. Okay, that's bad. Sorry, Aaron. This I'm assuming is also going to be bad, but hopefully not on Aaron, which it is not, thankfully. And I guess those other 2 decided that it just wasn't the right time to be trying something. So, in the interests of trying to get people to level up their psionics, let's do that. So that's not a bad start. I need to do a reload, so I'll do that right now. That means I don't get a shot. Indeed it does, but I am in cover. Rita isn't. Aaron isn't. What have we got here? Psi Panic. What does that do? Forces a target to panic unless they pass a will test. What are they going to do if they panic? Are they going to run away that's useful or that's not useful? Let's find out. Oh, well, that's hopefully the truth. Alright, so they are panicked, which means they took a shot, and I believe, even though it's not helpfully showing us anything, they took... they took a shot at Aaron and walloped them quite handily by the looks of that. What are our options here for a heal? Steve's got a health kit. And Aaron looks like he could use it. 38%. Well, this is just getting silly now, but I mean, we're going to take that thing down. It's really just in the way. It's not good at all. Where is Aaron's healing ring? It is beyond Steve's ability to reach easily on this turn. Johnson, however, also has a healing thing. Wait a minute, we have flight mode here. Johnson, you have more hit points. So let's go with you and see if we can fly you around to here, which is inside Aaron's heal radius. So if this works, and we can put a heal on Aaron, that would be mighty handy. Even though it is only 4 hit points, it's better than nothing.
Don't move, you'll be fine.
Good. And again, given how many hit points people have, it would be nice to possibly, I think, do the same thing with Steve. Moving over to the other side. It's also going to be okay by the looks of it. Okay, and both people flanked from off to the side there, but it is what it is, folks. Just got to try and take care of this person who has almost no hit points left, thanks to a panicked retaliation. So taking a shot, presumably at one of our flanked people. Yes, hitting for 6. Ow. I'm assuming the other one's going to come running out of the fog and do something similar. Are you going to shoot or are you going to run? Okay, good. Here we go then. We should have ample opportunity to take this thing down. Which indeed we do. Thank you, Johnson. Who else can we see? Weapon is out of ammo. Of course it is. Oof. Who next? 58%. I mean, that's not great. It's also not terrible. I think we only have 1 health kit left for the entire mission, which is very worrying, but fine. 48% to hit. I mean, I think, given that there's just no cover anywhere else, I think we're just going to have to try and take some pot shots here. Another miss. What are the odds? Out of ammo. Alright, let's take care of that then. Can I also try and hit this thing? I can. What's suppression going to do for us? Reduces target's aim and takes a free shot if the target moves. It's if the target moves, not if the target shoots. I don't think that's good enough at this point. Finally! So hollow targeting and a hit. Aaron, does that give you enough capacity to kill them with your mind? Looks like it does. Thank heavens. Okay, so that means that somewhere out here we only have one heavy muton, normal muton, I can't even remember now, that's going to be trying to take pot shots at us somewhere, somehow. Shall we risk it and try a long run for Steve to get them into cover? I say yes. He's got some Overwatch. Yes, we do. So the unfortunate side effect here of Rita being blocked, not being able to come through with the lightning reflexes. Sometimes you just gotta gamble, folks. Speaking of Rita, still blocked by Aaron, and needs to do a reload. So let's do that now. So we just bottled up horribly in this doorway. Anything with a grenade now could do some drastic damage to our team. Okie dokie. So folks, this is easily the trickiest jam that we have been in at any stage of this playthrough so far. And something of a cheap shot there from the game, I think, having having a bunch of mutons just outside of line of sight that don't activate with explosions nearby. A little bit honky, but sure. Alright, can we find cover? That's too far forward, Johnson, so I think we're going to move ourselves around here. Get up where Steve is, so that we're behind some cover. And then the rest of us can possibly take the long way around, although I am a little bit worried at potentially activating something else that's also hiding in the works. Not really a lot of options here, given the complete lack of cover in most of these areas. So I guess we're just gonna have to keep doing this as best we can. So Zane can also get up there. Some of these people aren't going to be in cover, but by this point, we're really in a position where we just have to scramble basically everyone. Rita, not a lot of great options there, but that's not going to change anytime soon. And keeping in mind that we do have Steve already in position, and we should be able to put them on Overwatch with the sniper rifle. So let's see how that goes. Run me, run. Okie dokie, and thankfully still with some ammunition left in the rifle. So Steve watching over everyone like a guardian angel in case that muton pops its head out again. Let's see how that goes. Of course it doesn't. That would be too easy. Okie dokie. Yep, sure, why not? Let's push forward with me. Still within the one move. And nothing there. That means we should also be able to push Rita there with one move. Not quite. That's a drag. Aaron, can you make it there? Also not quite, which is also a drag. So it's going to have to be Rita, I think. Reasonable hit point pool. And for the others, we might be able to move them here, and then we should be able to hop down off of that ledge the next time around. So Zhang, if you could move there too, that would be ace. Zhang's got a full ammo clip, so we'll overwatch. Aaron pretty much needs a reload, so we might get that done now while we can. I can go on overwatch. Steve can... Now people's ammo. Steve, you can overwatch. And Johnson, you can reload.
Let's rock.
Anything? Yes, I know you're there. Alright. So little by little we're going to push our way forward and see what happens. Do we have line of sight yet? Of course we don't. It's a big open doorway up ahead of us here as well, which is ominous. Hello! There they are, all the way over there, and of course Rita's the one who can who can take the hit. Sorry, take the shot, but it is from a fair way away. We're going to try it anyway. No dice. But now that we know where they are, we don't have line of sight with our snipers. That's a bummer. Nobody else here is close enough, or maybe Aaron is going to be able to get a shot from there. Let's have a look and find out. Yes, indeed. 88%, that's pretty good to me. Oh, I like the way this looks. Thank you very much, Aaron. Precision shots from the plasma rifle there. I'm going to do a long run with Zhang. Hopefully this won't spot anything else. It has not. Take advantage of some reload opportunities, and we're going to do a long run with our snipers so they're not left trailing too far behind. Steve, you probably need a reload. Johnson, you can do a long run with the full rifle but not be able to overwatch. Alright. Things are moderately back under control. But oh boy, I think we still have a long way to go here. Interesting. Looks like we're going to have a ramp and another couple of split doors. And still not quite at the end, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Let's get this door flanked. I'm afraid, given where things are at, folks, it's going to be caution all the way, because if we don't, we're low enough on heals and we have enough people with damaged health pools here that we're going to end up with someone dying if we don't be careful. Let's do a long run to move our snipers up close. Johnson, hopefully you can reach. You can, that's good. I'm not anticipating there being anything through this door, but you never know. Do a little bit of a reload here on anyone who needs it while we have this moment of calm. There are indeed still more enemies ahead. Speaking of which, hi there. How you doing? Oh, I like that. I like that very much, saying thank you. Okay. Right, so we're good to go. Who can see the one in question? Aaron can. 78% is pretty good. So that should draw them in closer. Come on now. Keep it coming. That's cool. Zane can't see them. Rita can see them. 74%, 10% crit. That looks pretty good. That should also draw them in a bit closer. Just a little bit, but not too much. Thank you. There we go. Done. Kill confirmed indeed. Right, but that still means that I don't know what's in the next room. That door, I think, should be open because something ran through it, which is correct. So I guess we're going to go that way. But we're going to get there carefully. Rita can't move, of course. Aaron, I think you might be next. Oh, whoops, you shot as well. Getting all out of sync here in terms of who's moved and who has not. So we'll get me up here to cover the door where Zhang just was. And we'll take Johnson and we'll move them through for some cover. On the pistol. There we are. And we'll also take Steve. We'll move them through. I guess on the pistol with Overwatch as well. I don't know exactly what anyone's going to shoot from there. But plenty of people on Overwatch here at the end of this turn. Nothing. Alrighty. Saying, please tell me you can get to the door. You can get to the door, so we can at least have a peek and see what's going on.
Enemy troops.
Sure. 2 Cyanic commanders. And 1 drone hiding behind here. What can we see and where can we see it from? Not a lot of anything from anywhere. There feels like a good spot to get Steve to. We're going to do some overwatching. Also going to do some overwatching here. We're actually going to move over this way, I think, with Rita. So we should be able to get a shot. Oh, we got line of sight up there. That's a drag that I wasn't expecting. 10% is nonsense, so we're not going to do it. So we'll take that out, hopefully. Or not.
Damn it.
I agree. Anyway, the plan was then that we could move Aaron over here. To also make an attempt at some overwatching. And we're going to take Zhang. I'm going to move them somewhere where they hopefully can't get hit next turn. That isn't going to work. None of those things on the ramp is going to work, but moving back a little bit this way might work. So that's what we're going to do. Now, does this mean that I'm going to be able to see or hit anything from anywhere useful? I think I'm the last one to move. I am indeed. Probably not. However, maybe moving to there and doing this is going to give us an opportunity to hit anything that tries to come down that ramp. Of course, they haven't come down the ramp.
They're on the move.
And they flanked me instead. A fine move. I applaud you, sir. Shot on Rita, I'm assuming. Yes. And nobody doing any psionic-y stuff. I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to complain. 31%, that's dreadful. So that is a big fat no. What about you, Steve? A lot of heavy cover here from people. That's making it quite problematic to hit anyone with anything at any point in time.
I'll get him next time.
But that is okay. Double tap. I'll take it, thank you. Also not great. Also not great. Alright, again, no cover over this way. No cover up against the wall. Rita, what are your options? I don't like where you're positioned. I really don't. Who? It's like over here. If we move over here, we're still flanked in both of those positions. Sure. Aaron, what can you see? Pretty much nothing. Fine. Alright. What do we do? What do we do? Oh, I don't like this, folks. Zhang, what are you about? Moving you anywhere is possibly going to get you flanked. So we might try something a little risky. We're going to run up here. Okay, we can't see anything up the top here, so that is a good sign, TM. Let's hope this hits. Oh, I like that. Good to go. Bless those flanking shots. Pardon me. So now that that's done, we should hopefully be able to take this drone down. Yes, indeed. I did got him. I got him good. Johnson, you're on a sniper rifle. That seems like a great Overwatch opportunity. And 10% again. That's still a no. But we can move Rita around so they're not in the line of fire. We're going to reload on that scattergun. Aaron, what should we do with you? You know, I think we're going to do a long run so that you can possibly get around the corner here on the next turn. And help Zhang out, seeing as they're exposed, all on their lonesome. Oh boy. Alright, Zhang, can you still see anyone? Talking to you, Zhang. No, you cannot. Can you get into a position where you can see someone? Here comes the Overwatch. Thankfully a miss. Making a lot of gambles this time around, but them's the breaks. Should be a pretty good shot from an elevated position. Pretty good indeed.
I need ammo.
You do, but not as much as Aaron needs an opportunity to get another brain kill. So let's try that. 52%. Oh, yes. Nicely done. Killed them so bad they fell through the floor. Oh, look out. How about that? 23 kills. I wasn't actually counting, but I'm very pleased that we got through that. Wow. All right. Let's see what the damage is in terms of people being wounded and potentially out of action, and whether anyone got a psionic promotion. I think Aaron's the best chance of that happening. The long but apparently quite quick flight back home. Nice. Actually, wow. I was not expecting that in any way. All three of our psionics leveled up. And Aaron is only wounded for 4 days, which is far, far better than I was expecting. We got a bunch of stuff which is good. It means we should have a ton of credits. We could potentially sell things here in the grey market for damaged machinery, so let's do that now. Because it doesn't need to be lurking around there. 170, that's not too shabby at all, so we'll take it. Not sure what we're going to spend it on just yet, but that's okay. We're going to go into the barracks, and we're going to level up our soldiers. Johnson. Psi abilities. Alright, what have we got here? Mind control. If successful, grants control of the target for 3 turns. Robotic enemies are immune. Yep. Or telekinetic field. Field distorts and deflects. Okay, so we want... do we want somebody who tries to mind control or somebody who can shield someone else? Given Johnson's propensity here, we're going to go with mind control there. So that's good. Let's see what Zhang has. I'm assuming the same thing. We might go telekinetic field there with Zhang. And Aaron will be down the bottom because he's wounded. If we give... what do we want to do? Very difficult or something that's a bit more guaranteed. I think given the beating that we took there, we might go for a shield as well. All right. So Aaron's out of action for 4 days, but we managed to make it through that kind of by the skin of our teeth. And that's all the time we have for this particular episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribing to the channel will allow you to be notified when more episodes are released. And please tell a friend if you think they might enjoy any of the videos here on the First 10 Minutes channel. So come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.